quarterback in the league. Oh, what a catch by Jay Nathaniel. That touchdown, Hurricanes.
Junior taking a shot deep. Open target. Her third from left to right. Sets off. Oh,
down.
Watch him. He's going to set up. He's going to go for the. It fell from the sky into Aaron Ike's hand.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Wednesday night CFSL playoff action live from Norman, Oklahoma. David Ware, Ryan Moreland in the booth with you for what's going to be another fantastic night of first-round games. Ryan, these are two veteran athletic directors. How do you see one of them trying to outmatch the other?
Oh, that's going to be interesting, too, because they are very familiar with each other. They played each other earlier this season in what was an outstanding game, as we see a great return by Atticus Ike of 19 yards. Michigan got the upper hand in that one in a very tight ball game, so it's going to be interesting to see what adjustments they make going into this one.
It's a beautiful night for football. 65 degrees, clear skies, moderate wind, so that wind could come into effect. We shall see Michigan with the ball, and Michael Amber, an incomplete pass to start possession.
For those wondering, 45-31 was the original score last time these two teams met, with Michigan out on top.
And we are so glad to have everybody join us. Amber in the gun, steps up, checks down to the middle, finds Colin McElroy. It's going to be a 10-yard pickup. Ryan, we are not just on Twitch, we're on YouTube. Hey, but we're also on Facebook Live, so thank you, everybody, joining us on all three setups.
I gotta love that. All three, the CFSL simulcast. Third night we're doing this. I love it.
Oh, I absolutely love it. McElroy with the carry, bounces off his own lineman, breaking tackles. Colin McElroy, somehow or another, Ryan, should have been down for a loss, picks up 17 yards, and it's a Wolverine first down.
Well, if you want to win playoff games in this league, you have to expect the most out of your big playmakers. And in the biggest games, they have to come up and make plays. This guy's the heart and soul of this offense. Colin McElroy is the engine that runs this offense, coming up with a huge play right there.
Two receivers to the right, one to the left. Amber will quickly throw out of the backfield, finds Ellis, a 6-yard reception. Going to be 2nd and 4.
And that's something to keep an eye on throughout the night as we see a nice reception right there. The last time Colin McElroy had a heck of a game against Oklahoma. If they're going to win tonight, it's probably going to be because of him.
I agree, and here's a run up the middle. Ellis does a great job in his limited action, but he makes the most out of it.
Yeah, nice little pickup right there by him. 3rd and 1 upcoming. Man, everybody joining us here tonight. We have over 40 on Twitch.
This is great, and here's a run up the middle. That's going to be McElroy with the 9-yard carry.
Yeah, there he is, 2nd carry of the night, averaging 13 yards a gain. Obviously, most of that coming from that first long run, but not a bad start.
The receivers to the right now, and this is going to be Ellis with the carry. Ellis being brought down in the backfield. Maverick Sanders, the senior, with the tackle for loss.
Excellent play right here by a safety coming up in the box and wreaking some havoc. You're going to see they went with a run blitz here, trying to come up. Wiersbo was right behind him at the middle linebacker position. Great play by the senior out of Toledo, Ohio.
Two receivers left, one to the right now for Amber. He'll hand this one up McElroy. McElroy just opening holes out of nowhere. 10 yards on the carry. 3rd and 2.
It's going to be a big night tonight for Misha Smith and Hugh Burt. That's the two defensive tackles you're going to see in the middle for Oklahoma. They got to come up and make plays.
Two receivers to the left. Amber pump fakes to the left. Under pressure. Taking a shot deep downfield. In the back of the end zone. It's knocked down. 4th and 2 for the Wolverines. And we're going to see the first field goal attempt from Daniel Blewett.
That was Devin Dudley, by the way, on that tip. Great play.
So we will see the field goal attempt. The kick is up, and the kick is no good. Blewett missing it. It's not often you see him miss field goals like this.
Yeah, despite the name, he's actually a really talented kicker. As we're going to shout out Voodoo with a 7-stream streak. Harris with a 3-stream streak. Nate Stair with 10. We got more to come.
Thank you all. And here is Oklahoma's first offensive possession. Sebastian Oman, 11 yards, going to be first and 10.
Ben Gostin with a 5-stream streak. Flash, Phineas Flash with a 10. Although I feel like the streak's a little broken. Mine was at 15, but I'm pretty sure I'm past 20.
Yes, and yeah, I had the same thing here. This is going to be what we know as the offensive player of the year from last year, Mateo Del Este. He is a freak with the football.
Absolutely. He's a guy that is very difficult, and he can be an absolute game wrecker. We talked about big players making big plays. Oklahoma, there's no bigger player than number 1.
Tight end in motion from left to right, 2 receivers to the right for Del Este. He's going to take off and run. He's got the outside edge, a first down and more. And Del Este just extending the play like he does. First and 10, now at the 48 of Michigan.
And we have Frosty telling us that he's at 8 games, even though he does not miss any of the games. I don't either, and I'm at 15, so who knows?
Yeah, I mean, I was at 3-game streak about a week without missing a game, so, you know, there's that. But Del Este trying to make something happen up the middle. A tackle for loss, 2nd and 12, and we will see what they dial up here at the 50-yard line. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right now. Del Este hands this one off, and Wolverine defense closing in with the 4-yard loss on over.
Excellent effort right there. Christopher Burns, the freshman, was one of the guys in the backfield right there. You're going to see him right there. And he had some company back there with Larry Waters. That's the Austin, Texas native and sophomore linebacker.
3rd and 16 for the Sooners. Going backwards. Del Este, the blitz is coming. It's picked up. Del Este taking a shot downfield. And one-on-one coverage. Tyshawn James with the deflection. And we're going to see the Oklahoma Sooners have to punt the ball away.
I think this gets to be the really interesting matchup. Is the wide receivers at Oklahoma may not be very deep, but very talented. Very, very talented. And you have a really good secondary for Michigan.
And there is the punt and the return by Ike, 11 yards. Decent starting position for Michigan. They had a start to a good drive, wound up stalling out and missed the field goal. What kind of adjustments do you expect from Michigan on this drive?
Now, I think you go right back to getting you a heavy dose of McElroy. They have not proved that they can stop him yet.
Receivers to the right, 1 to the left, and this is going to be McElroy up the middle, 5 yards. And well, they do just like you talk about. It's almost like you know how to win football games, Brian.
Man, didn't look like it last night. Florida nearly got us in that one. Shout out to Adam and his team. That was a hell of an effort they had, but look, man, it doesn't take a genius to figure out Colin McElroy's pretty dang good at football.
He is for sure. Amber throwing right, finds Powers, a 6-yard reception. He's going to get the first down. And now Michigan moving the ball again.
Richard Powers coming up with a great catch right there over the middle, moving the chains, keeping the drive alive.
2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left for Amber. He will quickly throw to the top of the screen, has his receiver. Going to be Powers again, 11 yards and a first down.
Tackled by Thunder Rain, who's having a good season right here for the Oklahoma Sooners. But another first down. On first down, they're building momentum offensively.
2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right, across midfield. And this is going to be McElroy right up the middle. I think he was at least 10 yards before he was touched.
5 carries, 54 yards for him. He's over 10 yards a carry still in this ball game. The senior, he's not looking to end his career here tonight.
Tight end in motion from left to right at the 32 of Oklahoma. And read option. Amber will keep himself running left. Amber hit after a 3-yard gain. That will bring up 2nd and 7.
Nice trying to go to the gain right there. And I tell you what, if it wasn't for that tackle, that was a big game. J-Teen Weinrich, that is the freshman safety coming up with what an incredible hit.
Now at the 30 of Oklahoma. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Amber in the gun. Blitz is coming. Goes to the middle. Finds McElroy. 4-yard pickup. Great job to avoid the blitz.
Yeah, really good job dumping that down early. Really good adjustment by Michael Amber. I tell you what, I've been really impressed by Michael Amber. He just seems to get better and better. Big jump from last year to this year.
3 receivers to the left now for Amber. 1 to the right. Blitz is coming. Amber trying to extend the play, thrown off his back foot. And Thunder Rain with the deflection. Great coverage there. Amber got a little anxious towards the end.
He definitely got twitchy right there. And look, you just got to take off. If he takes off and run, he has the first down and then some. But he tries to make the play happen through the air.
And we have a false start penalty. It's going to back this field goal attempt up. Blewett has missed one already wide left. Moderate winds, and they're going to go for it again. Should be a 46-yard field goal attempt. And Michigan would love the points. Here's a snap to hold the kick. It's up, and it is good. Michigan with the first points of the evening, up 3-0 over the 6th seed Oklahoma Sooners with 3:19 left here on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. We're here, and we are having a blast.
We absolutely are. What a good start to this game. Kicking being the difference right now. Although Blewett did miss one, came back and got the second.
David Michael with the return there. Oklahoma will start this drive at their 25. The receivers to the left, one to the right for Del Este. Del Este throws this one left, floats it out of bounds, incomplete. It's going to bring up 2nd and 10.
Great coverage downfield. They just didn't see anything that he liked right there, and he's just going to have to fire that one away. So far, this secondary for Michigan has held up, but they have a lot of work to do here tonight.
More down linemen for the Wolverines. Del Este scrambling around. Del Este escaped the pocket, and Del Este just crafty with the football. You have got to keep a spy on him at all times.
At all times. I think they did. Spike Hall came in there, and he would have leveled the hit if it was not for the slide right there, David. That's the guy you probably want on him. Spike Hall having a tremendous season.
Taking the jet sweep. Here is Del Este. He's going to take off and run. He is brought down a yard short. I thought he had it, but they're going to say a yard short. So the field goal team for Oklahoma again.
Well, another linebacker having a great year is Larry Waters. Excellent effort right there to get to the quarterback and bring him down. I can tell you, I played Del Este every single season. He is not fun to bring down in the open field. The generational talent quarterback getting stopped right there.
Absolutely. Atticus Ike, the special teams phenomenon with the return there. He is a guy that at any moment, Ryan, can break one. And so we're going to have to keep an eye on that as Michigan starts this drive at their own 44, left hash mark. Michael Amber in the gun with 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. McElroy in the backfield. And quickly throwing right is Amber, finds Ronnie Wilson for a 4-yard reception.
His first catch of the ball game right there. Good play by Ronnie Wilson. That's the sophomore from Kansas City who's been a big playmaker here for the Wolverines.
The receivers to the left now for Amber. McElroy in the backfield. Coming into the backfield, they're going to go for the option, the triple option. Amber decides a late pitch and fumbled out of bounds. Jalen Zachary should have the first down even with the fumble.
Oh, they got lucky right there, and they're going to come up with the ball still in their hands. We have Baby J with a 20-stream streak. Evidently, his working just fine. Got to appreciate that. Buzzard's Corner with a 5-stream streak.
And Amber quickly throwing left, and Zachary is punished this time. I'll tell you what, that is 2 devastating hits on Zachary.
Yeah, it absolutely is. He's a guy that can really do a lot. You saw the season he had last year. Was a massive player as a freshman. He's slowed down a little bit as a sophomore, but he's still a guy you got to keep an eye on. The sophomore from Chicago. He can break one at any time.
Amber in the gun now, and McElroy on the read option, and Amber keeps it, runs right, picks up just enough for the first down, and a new set of chains for the Wolverines.
Michael Amber's running ability cannot be, guffawed. He is a guy that can take off and really get some yards.
At the 33 of Oklahoma, and a dangerous throw. Zachary goes up to get it, brings it down, and gains 3 yards.
Yeah, good block on the outside right there that makes this play possible. That's going to be Bobby Black, the senior, coming up with a great block on the outside right there on Maverick Sanders. And a little senior-on-senior violence to open that play up.
Now here we go, 2nd and 7 from the 30. This is about where they stall out on both their first 2 drives. 3 receivers to the right. Amber pump fakes to the right. Unloads deep to the end zone, one-on-one, and it is knocked down. The defense wins that battle.
Thunder Rain, excellent in coverage once again. The senior transfer has been a huge step up for the Oklahoma Sooners.
3rd and 7, Amber throwing right. They've got the first down as Ronnie Wilson at the 19-yard line. 1st and 10.
This was a clutch play, just a gut punch right there. You get them in the 3rd and long, you think you're getting off the field, David. Not the case. They're getting the first and then some.
Here we go. Amber is going to quickly check down to McElroy. Ryan, I would like to see a hype train at least level 5.
You know what? We haven't seen biddies yet. I would love to see some biddies.
I mean, it is Biddy Wednesday here in the CFSL. I got to see them, so show them to me. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right for Amber. Amber throws in the middle, has a receiver. That's going to be Powers, 13 yards, 1st and goal.
I will apologize. 4CD did throw out 3 bits 5 minutes ago. But there we go. Mike throwing out a bunch. 500 biddies in chat.
He always wants to show the biddies. Ellis trying to get to the end zone and stop just short. What a stand.
4CD throwing out 300 bits as well. Not only are we seeing biddies, but we're seeing some big old biddies.
Well, at the end of the 1st quarter, ladies and gentlemen, we have a defensive battle. Michigan on top, 3-0. Stay tuned. You're watching the CFSL presented by PX1 Sports on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook Live. Come on back to the 2nd quarter. Welcome back to the 2nd quarter. Michigan looking to get the first touchdown of the night. It has been a defensive battle. David Ware, Ryan Moreland in booth. Amber keeps it himself. Touchdown, Wolverines!
Michael Amber, the quarterback right there, and sophomore out of Detroit, Michigan, coming up with a great run on the play. The Ryan Moreland specialist, some call it, his 2nd rushing touchdown of the season. Only last week did he get his first, so the running game opening up more here for Amber. You gotta love that effort.
Now 8:58 left in the 1st half. Michigan on top 10-0. And a nice return here. David Michael breaking through the seam. And holy cow.
I want to shout out some people in chat. Akron Shrek with a gifted sub. I believe he got a gifted sub not just the other night. So paying it forward. Gotta love that.
Absolutely. It's always great to see. And Del Este hit as he tries to throw. And it's going to be 2nd down and 10.
Yeah, they got in the backfield really quickly right there. He's 0 for 3 in the passing game so far. Michigan has been stifling.
Yes, they have. 2nd and 10, and this is going to be a running play. Omen breaking free for 3 yards, but so far the Wolverines have really done a good job containing him.
We got 69 viewers so far. Glad to have everybody with us. We have 4CD gifting out 5 subs as well. Hype train in level 3 already.
Absolutely. 3rd and 7 for Del Este and the Sooners. Taking a shot down left side, throws it a little bit out of bounds. 0 for 4 on passes so far, Ryan.
Yeah, I tell you what, this is the coldest I've ever seen Timoteo Del Este, and I have a lot of experience with this player. I've had to play him a lot. He is an outstanding talent. We have not seen a team have this much early success against him in possibly his entire career.
Here is the return. Ike making some moves, breaking some tackles out to the 40-41-yard line. This is the most stifled I've seen the Oklahoma Sooner offense in a long time.
Yeah, long time. You're absolutely right.
Now 1st and 10 for Amber. Quickly throwing right, has McGuire. He gets the first down, 10 yards, and a good job to fight forward.
We got 5 gifted subs from 850 Kane, a.k.a. George Yost. Glad he's with us here tonight. Getting this in quick before his bedtime in 2 minutes.
1st and 10 for Amber. He's going to go the middle, has his receiver, quickly finding Jalen Zachary, who's had a pretty busy night tonight, Ryan.
And 3 catches already in this game, and I'll tell you what, I don't hate that for Michigan. The busier he is, the more likely you're making big plays.
We are on level 4 hype train, 34% of the way through. Let's keep it up, CFSL. 1st and 10, McElroy running up the middle, making some cuts. That's an 8-yard carry, 2nd down and 2.
Mike throwing out 300 more bits. He said he wanted to get to level 5. We're almost halfway through level 4 right now.
Jordan Baker giving some love to Yost for the gifted sub. I love it. And Amber tries to pass through the middle. The lineman just putting his hand up. What a play.
Yeah, that was just a volleyball swat right there. He spiked that thing back into the turf.
3rd and 2. This is where Michigan has struggled. The Sooners defense has cracked down. Looks like we're going to see an option run, and Amber will hold on to it himself. He gets the 1st down, and the Wolverines are inside the PX1 Sports Red Zone, or right outside it, excuse me.
Thunder Rain comes up with the tackle. 7 already in the game for him.
7 minutes still left in the first half as well. Here's McElroy running up the middle. He does break the PX1 Sports Red Zone plank, and then we got George and Nick giving out some more subs. Nick gave out 5. George gave out 2. Oh, man, what a night, CFSL. We love you. We are 63% of the way through level 5.
Tell you what, I love seeing, too, when guys say thank you for gifting this sub.
Yeah, that is the only way to do it. Here is the read. It's worked all night. Amber picks up 4 yards, 3rd and 1, Ryan.
Nice little pickup right there. And, yeah, absolutely. If you get gifted a sub, give the guy a quick thank you. They've earned it.
2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right for Amber. 3rd and 1. He throws right, has McGuire. McGuire pushed out at the 5. 1st and goal for the Wolverines. I did not see the game starting out like this.
Brian McGuire, I tell you, too, one of the best blockers we have in the CFSL. Guy's a pancake machine.
2 receivers to the right. Colin McElroy running over the 1st defender. Gets to the line of scrimmage, 2nd and goal.
Yeah, he's over in chat. He's not mad about it. He said, hey, that plus 780 in the sports book, it's going to have me back in the action if Michigan pulls this out.
2 receivers to the left. Up the middle is McElroy. And could not get into the right gap. 3rd and goal after the 3-yard carry.
Yeah, 3rd and 9 right there. Still having a great day on the ground, but Thunder Rain once again on the tackle. 8 tackles already in this ball game. This safety working out tonight.
2 receivers to the right. This is Joseph Ellis. Touchdown, Wolverines!
The touchdown vulture right there, his 4th of the season. The freshman out of Missoula, Montana, with a great run up the gut, finishing strong through some contact. Lincoln Busby trying to bring him down before he got in. Not going to happen. Great play right there. I want to shout out a few people in chat here with 4CD with 6 bits in chat. You also have 850 Kane gifting a sub.
Thank you guys very much. Ben Coaston with the 100 biddies. We appreciate the love. All 3 streams going on right now. This is something new that we absolutely love, and I'm glad to be part of, as Floyd Carlson with 18-yard return. 1st and 10. It feels like a must-score drive for Oklahoma.
It absolutely does. They're starting to feel the pressure of this game mount on them right here.
2 receivers to the left for Del Este. He's going to take off and run, finds a hole right up the middle. Del Este breaking tackles, 16 yards and a Sooner 1st down. One of the rare 1st downs on the night for them.
The passing game has not worked out for them, but luckily for them, that's not their quarterback's best suit anyway. He's better at keeping the ball on the ground. Actually, only a few touchdowns away, apologies, from tying for the most in the modern era with Taylor James.
That's a heck of an accomplishment. Del Este throwing left, finds Peterson, 15 yards. Back-to-back 1st down for the Sooners. They have something cooking now.
He would need 3 rushing touchdowns, by the way, to get there. But for a quarterback to catch up with Taylor James, pretty impressive right there. First completion of the ball game, though, for Oklahoma, as they get the pass out there to Leroy Peterson.
Now at the 45 of Michigan with 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Del Este in the gun, quickly throw into the middle, finds Leroy Peterson, a 4-yard pickup, 2nd down and 6.
Yeah, 2 catches, 19 yards now. So they're getting Leroy Peterson going here. They're starting to build some momentum there. Maybe try to get some other guys involved like Ace West, Evan Shanner, Cruz McKenzie.
And this is going to be a running play. Omen getting the carry. Omen's best run of the night, 14 yards. And looks like Oklahoma definitely made some adjustments.
4 CD with 6 bits in chat. We got Ben Costin throwing out even more than that. Glad to have both of them with us here tonight.
Absolutely. Here we go. Del Este rolling to the left, throwing right. Finds his receiver, Ace West, 20 yards. It's first and goal for the Sooners.
Yeah, first reception of the ball game for Ace West. That's a sophomore from Richmond, West Virginia. Nice catch over the middle, a solid gain, and for the first time tonight, we're going to see Oklahoma at first and goal to go.
They have a dangerous running game with Del Este and Omen and David Michael in the backfield. Two receivers to the left. Rolling left is Del Este. Del Este taken down, sacked, a loss of 6 yards. And that was Jacobs, the sophomore defensive end, in on the sack.
Lean, mean, and fast. Martavius Jacobs at 6'2", 250. This guy is not the biggest in the world. You're going to find a defensive end built more like a linebacker, if I'm being honest. But that doesn't matter. That bend, that move, this is your Von Miller type. This guy is so quick.
Two receivers to the left for Del Este, throwing into heavy traffic. And Ryan, you want to go over how well that I train did?
Yeah, I trained, went all the way to level 5, got so close to level 6 at 84%, 18 subs gifted, and over 1,300 biddies given out.
Thank you guys all so much. Del Este scrambling right, thrown off his back foot. Tyshawn James with the deflection, 4th and goal. The Wolverine defense getting a huge stand now.
David, not the guy you want to test. He has 4 interceptions already this season.
And the kick is up and good. Jay Finkel, the most classic name of all in the CFSL, in my opinion. The kick is good, so Oklahoma on the board, 17-3. Wolverines on top with 3:47 left in the first half. This kick will be returned. And out past the 25 to the 26 is Jerry Harrison.
Well, where me and you got really excited about Jay Finkel when he was first introduced, not only because excellent name, but also Oklahoma has been known as the team that will not get a kicker. They kind of have stood on that pedestal for a while now.
They have here is Michael Amber in the Wolverines offense. Quickly, he finds his receiver, Ronnie Wilson, 11 yards. First down on first down.
Yeah, 3 catches, 26 yards. Yeah, DT saying they ruined the tradition at Oklahoma. Although the walk-ons weren't bad for Oklahoma. I was waiting for them to lose one by a missed field goal, but they never did.
3 receivers to the left as Amber throws right. A tight window, incomplete. The question is the laces out?
Oh, I mean, they have to be, right? Although with that name, you never know.
2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Amber under pressure, throws left, finds his receiver. That's Bobby Black with a 4-yard reception.
That'll make it 3rd and 6 here. Bobby Black, his first catch of the ball game, although he's been making some plays. Had a great block earlier.
Sooners defense looking to stand tall here. McElroy on the halfback screen. A trio of defenders bring him down. 4th and 3. And this is probably the shortest drive of the night for the Wolverines.
Well, Weinrich coming up with a tackle, and it absolutely has been because they've been fantastic on 3rd down. They were 5 of 7, now 5 of 8 after that play right there. Weinrich, the safety, making the difference.
And the return by David Michael. Oklahoma now coming back after getting their first score of the night. And they will look to start at the 29, left side of the hash. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right for Del Este. And it just went off to Omen. Omen up the middle for a 4-yard pickup.
Ben Costin threw out 3 bits in chat, then threw out 100 more. As now Oklahoma getting the ball back. They can get right back in this game, make it a 1-score game if they get in the end zone right here.
And here is Del Este. Omen in the backfield. Omen gets a carry running right. Omen with the stiff arm. Derry Henry has breaking tackles. And holy cow, Omen down to about the 34-35. That was a vicious run.
I tell you what, you don't want to let this guy get going. It'll be a bad omen for the defense. The freshman out of Lexington, Kentucky with a huge gain right there. That's going to put him up over 10 yards per clip. Obviously, a lot of it on that play. But if they can get that momentum built in the running game, whew, I tell you what, the Wolverines are going to be in for a long night.
Two receivers to the left now, rolling out to the left is Del Este, quickly settling, throwing, and breaking some tackles. Ace West, a 6-yard pickup will bring 2nd and 4.
Hey, Charlie Felton, I see you out there. Excellent block on the back end of that play. Gonna get a good gain out of it.
Two receivers to the right, one to the left. Holman in the backfield. And Del Este will quickly throw. And another broken tackle. Cruz McKenzie, a 2-yard pickup. I tell you what, Michigan having a hard time wrapping up these Sooners at the moment.
Well, I think Atticus Ike was really trying to rip the football out right there, but you got to get the tackle. You can go for the rip, but you got to get the tackle as well.
Two receivers to left is Del Este. He's going to take off running, and he has the first down, lowers the shoulder, lowers the boom, 10 yards, 1st and 10.
Well, the passing game has been far less than spectacular, but it has not mattered. Oklahoma's been moving the ball.
Tight end in motion from left to right is two receivers to the right. David Michael in the backfield. And Del Este, oh, Quez Richardson. I tell you what, he was dreaming of the end zone.
Oh, he was planning out his end zone dance right there. Maybe that's why he didn't come down with the ball. You got to get the ball in your hands first.
2nd and 10. 74 viewers right now between all three platforms. Del Este running right, pushing the defender off him, picks up 5 yards. Let's get some more. I want to see 100 viewers, Ryan.
We got Big Coasted with 10 bits in chat. I do as well. Johnny with 100. Johnny on a 5-stream streak. Ben Coasted with 10 more bits.
Del Este 3rd and 5. Throws to the middle, finds Omen out the backfield. 3 yards. Ryan, what do you say about that?
You're going to throw short. You're going to stay short of that line to gain. That's exactly what they do right here. Jay Finkel coming back out.
So here is the field goal attempt. It is 4th and 2, the right hash mark at 8-yard line. And Finkel will let this clock wind down as much as possible with only 30 seconds left in the first half. Now they're content, not giving Michigan the opportunity too much. We should see the snap at about 2 seconds. And here is the snap, the hold. The kick is up, and the kick is good. So Jay Finkel, his 2nd field goal of the night. Oklahoma now trails 17-6. We have 12 seconds left in the first half. And really, these two defenses just making some huge plays.
Well, no one's looking for the field goal. Everybody wants 7 on every drive. However, let me tell you why this was actually a pretty great play. One, that's 6 unanswered points they have scored going back-to-back field goals. 2, Oklahoma does get the ball back to start the second half.
Duplente 100 bits over on Twitch as Michael Amber to the middle finds his receiver. It's on the ground. Oklahoma recovers. 1 second on the clock. Del Este can throw it into the end zone at the 50-yard line.
Oh, he absolutely can. Great hit on the play by Lincoln Busby, the freshman. Come up with his first career forced fumble right there. What a big hit on that play.
Oh, this could be a momentum change for sure. If this Hail Mary can result in a touchdown, oh my goodness, we may have chaos on our hands. 3 receivers to the right. Del Este in the gun. Blitz coming. Del Este is going to take a shot deep downfield. It's in the end zone, nearly picked off. No Sooner within the area code. But ladies and gentlemen, we are at halftime. It's Wednesday night CFSL round 1 of the playoffs. David Ware, Ryan Moreland. We have had a defensive slugfest tonight, Ryan.
We absolutely have. So far in this ball game, you got to give props to the defenses. And so far, Michigan's defense has been the better of the two. They have bent but not broken. They have really stifled the passing game a lot in this. However, Oklahoma doing their fair share as well. It was a quick start for Michigan, but since then, the Michigan offense struggling to find momentum, struggling to find yards, and definitely struggling to keep up with the first downs they were getting on 3rd down early in this football game. I expect the defensive battle to still continue here into the second half, but so far, David, Michigan has the advantage, and they have been the better team.
They have, and I hate to bring this up as we see the time of possession in favor of Michigan, but when you're in a defensive battle like this, every point matters. Will that missed field goal come into play?
That's always in the back of your mind, man. That's always the biggest fear. We have Valente throwing out a bunch of bits. He follows it up with 3 bits as well. And we're going to get a prediction in this game. Let's go get us a hoodie, a CFSL hoodie. I'm wearing mine right now, David. Cannot have recommended enough. Who wins this football game? That's the prediction. Will you choose Michigan? Will you choose Oklahoma? Will you end up getting enough channel points to get a hoodie? We'll find out. You have 5 minutes to make your wagers.
And here is the kickoff to open the second half. Leland with a Penn stream streak over on Twitch. Thank you. As the return by Floyd Carlson, 20 yards. I don't know about you, Ryan, but I do like these stream streaks over here.
I do. They need to clean them up. I love the idea. They got to clean them up and get them a little bit better, where they're, more accurate. But I do love the idea.
Absolutely. Somehow Oklahoma momentum seems to be in their favor. Play action. Del Este throwing left. Finds David Michael for a 2-yard reception. Second down and 8.
Michael, his first catch of the ball game right there, trying to get him involved out of the backfield. But the junior out of Bethlehem doesn't have a whole lot of room to operate.
So now 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left for Del Este. Tight end in motion from left to right from the 23-yard line. Here's the snap. Del Este quickly throws to the middle. Finds his receiver, and that's going to be Cruz McKenzie, an 11-yard pickup, first down.
Nice little pickup right there, moving the chains once again. And now Oklahoma trying to build off of this early momentum here in the second half.
Tight end moves out to the slot, comes back in on the line. Del Este, he's going to take off and run, taken down, a loss of 4, another stream streak by Showtime Jones, 7 streams.
And we're already getting a lot of action on the bet right now. Oklahoma favored by a little bit in the channel point prediction, but not by a ton.
And that's mind blown with Michigan on top. Typically we see the score dictate that, but a lot of people believe in Oklahoma can make the comeback. 2 receivers to the right for Del Este. Del Este will take off run, and this is why they believe in Oklahoma. Del Este on his feet, will not go down, all the way to the 40, a 30-yard carry. And this is exactly why people are still betting on Oklahoma.
Absolutely it is. Great run right there to the outside, just breaking tackles on his way down the field. Shout out to defensive end Christopher Burns. The freshman got all the way downfield to come up with the tackle. He's a smaller end defensive end build, but still showing off the athleticism to come down there and get him.
He wasn't just breaking tackles, he's breaking hearts and breaking records. Del Este throwing left. As his receiver, it's going to be Evan Shan with the 4-yard reception.
Little cross-body flip right there. Del Este looking Mahomes-esque with that throw.
Esque, as you said, that is very interesting. 2 receivers to the left, now for Del Este. Quickly throwing right, a very tight window. It's going to bring up 3rd and 6.
Well, Atticus Ike out here just ripping down people. Great hit to knock that ball free.
Now 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right, pump fakes. Del Este throws left, leads his receiver perfectly. Evan Shan with a 6-yard reception.
2 catches now in the ball game. This one will be his first down. Huge play right there.
Under center is Del Este now. He's quickly going to throw this one away. And Ryan, we need to go back to that record that we got to mention for a moment.
We did. Del Este got his 39th career 20-yard or more run, which breaks a 3-way tie with Bo Yost and Courtney Harris for the first all-time, most we've ever seen.
Congratulations to Del Este, and this pass is incomplete. 3rd and 10. I mean, one of the many reasons he was Offensive Player of the Year, and he is a nightmare to game plan for. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left for Del Este in the gun. Omen in the backfield blocking for him. Del Este taking a shot deep down the right side. Into double coverage, knocked down. That's going to bring up 4th and 10. The Wolverines defense with the stand, but Oklahoma's going for it.
Yeah, they absolutely are. Love this call right here. Bold.
Absolutely. 4th and 10, a very bold move. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left from the 30 of Michigan. Del Este takes a shot left, has his receiver, Evan Chan, 20 yards. It's 1st and goal, but Chan does a perfect job keeping his feet in bounds and giving the Sooners another chance for a score.
Yeah, they do. What a really good effort right there by Shan. And he's a guy that's been really solid this season. 33 catches for 517 yards, 4 of those being touchdowns so far this season.
2 receivers to the right for Del Este now. He throws right, double coverage. McKenzie gets to the line of scrimmage, 2nd and goal.
As they get closer here, we got Ben Costin with 10 bits in chat. He's the guy that's up for fan of the year, and I tell you what, building a strong case for it.
So here we go, 2nd and goal. Rolling left is Del Este, turns around, plants, throws left, incomplete. Wes Richardson in coverage, 3rd and goal.
A big 3rd down right here. You can still see the passing stats not impressive. 12 of 25. That's under 50% completion.
3rd and goal for Del Este now. He throws in the back end zone. Touchdown, Sooners!
Well, that'll make him 13 of 26, exactly at 50%, and he gets into the end zone despite the fact that they've had a slow start in the passing game and has not affected him too much. Hayward Crocker Jr. right there, the freshman out of Decatur, Georgia, with the catch.
And so now with the extra point, it is 17 to 13. 13 unanswered points for the Sooners. 6:09 left in the 3rd quarter. If you are Michigan, your offense has kind of struggled the last couple possessions. You've got to find a way to make some adjustments. As we see the return by Ike out to the 19-yard line. And so what kind of adjustments do you expect from Michael Amber in this offense?
Well, the adjustment rhymes with Allen McElroy. It's Colin McElroy. Give him the ball.
2 receivers to the left, and hey, he gets it right up the middle. Tony 10, I believe it's our 1st of the night.
There it is. Again, he's averaging 8 yards per gain. Almost gets the 1st down on the 1st play. Feed Colin McElroy.
2 receivers to the left, pump fake to the left, and Amber under pressure. Devin Dudley in the backfield. Before Amber even gets his feet planted, he's getting hit.
Maverick Sanders coming back there to help out as well. Excellent effort in the backfield. Now 3rd and inches upcoming.
Here we go. Amber under pressure, throws to the middle, gets his receiver, Jalen Zachary. I tell you what, he's going to have some bruises, and he wants an ice bath when this one's over.
Oh, great hit right there by Lamar Miller, the junior out of Toledo, Ohio. But a great effort to hold on to that football through some contact and come up with a great catch.
3 receivers to the right for Amber, 1 to the left. McElroy in the backfield, and that's just incomplete pass. Going to bring up 2nd and 10.
Mike Wamber now 147 yards in this ball game.
3 receivers to the left for Amber, 1 to the right. McElroy gets the carry, delayed handoff, loses 3 yards as the Sooners defense led by Jackson McHenry on that tackle for loss.
Jackson McHenry's been on a tear. Great career. He's been great every season he's been in the league, but man, oh man, has he been special this year. That's going to be TFL number 19 this season.
2 receivers to the left for Amber now. Under pressure again, takes a shot deep down the left side. Double coverage, he catches it, he's out of bounds. But goodness, Ryan, he still caught that football.
Oh, what an effort. For a second, I thought he got that foot down, but the other foot going to be out. What an incredible effort to try to come down with that. Great coverage right there. And just, man, if he could have had that.
And David Michael with the return, 8 yards. I don't know that I've ever seen a catch like that. I mean, I know it was out of bounds, incomplete, but it was still impressive nonetheless.
It was. I only want it to be a completion just for the clip of it, just for the highlight.
3 receivers to the left as Oman gets the carry right up the middle, picks up 7 yards, and that will be 2nd and 3.
Here's 7 carries for 69 yards, just under that 10 yards a clip average. So, you know what? Both of these teams, I'm telling them right now, feed your backs. Both of them playing well.
2nd and 3, and Del Este will keep it himself. He has stopped short. Ryan, you know, in the CFSL, there's only 7 athletic directors with 50 or more wins. 2 of them are coaching here tonight.
Yeah, that is something worth note. I mean, that's an incredible careers that we have seen out of Aaron Ike and Dustin Hall.
Del Este, he will throw left. It's out of bounds. 4th and 1. So the Wolverines now, they're going to have to, they force the punt.
Yeah, really good stand right there. And I can tell you 2 guys, too, that I have very good fun with and good rivalries with and playing. Obviously, I play DT every year. Ike, we played a national championship game, and even after we won it, Ike and I talked that night for hours, it felt like. You know, talking about the game, about strategy, about going forward. Incredible guys, both of them. You could not ask for better ADs.
Absolutely. Now, Michigan starting at the home 23 right hash mark. Amber will keep himself on the read option, runs left, picks up 9 yards, will bring up 2nd and 1.
And nice little pickup right there. But only one of those great ADs is going to win tonight. And that's where it's going to come down to. So far, Michigan with the lead, but they've slowed down momentum-wise.
They have, and here is Michigan getting a first down as Amber finds his receiver, Bobby Black, for a first down.
And coming up with a nice pickup right there. Another first down. Amber, 20 of 29. Been decently efficient here tonight.
1st and 10 for Amber and the Wolverines. Quickly throw it to the middle again. Jalen Zachary, another Tony 10. 5 catches on the night, but they have all been in heavy traffic.
They absolutely have been. He has just been coming down with some real hospital throws, if I'm being honest.
2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Amber quickly throw into the middle again, and it's traffic, and it's Jalen Zachary, another reception.
My goodness. I mean, how does he even bring that one in right there? Catching traffic must be about 127.
And somebody check his gloves. 2-by-2 set for Amber. And McElroy in the backfield will get the carry, runs left, spins out of the first tackle, credited with the 1-yard carry.
Lincoln Busby coming up with another hit right here. I've said his name quite a few times tonight. The freshman is playing at a high level.
2 receivers to the right there across midfield at the 47 of Oklahoma. McElroy again the carry, breaking the first tackle, being brought down from behind. It's Maverick Sanders, the senior, with the tackle, but 3rd and 10.
That big 3rd down looming right here. They were trying to get the running game going yet again. Great initial contact on that play by Jackson McHenry and then swarmed down by the rest of the defense. 6 of 10 on 3rd down so far tonight for the Wolverines.
Bunch set to the left, 1 receiver to the right. Amber in the gun, takes a shot down the middle. It is knocked down. Wesley Wiersma on the play, get a force of 4th and 10, and the Wolverines stall out again.
Well, a lot of linebackers can feel a little bit lost when they have to play that deep into coverage. Not Wiersma. He is so talented against the pass.
And here is the punt. It does go out of the back of the end zone, hits the goal post. 1st and 10 for Oklahoma coming up.
A chance here to possibly take the lead for the first time tonight.
They were once down 17-0. 2 receivers to the left for Del Este. O-line block 12, throws to the middle, heavy traffic as Brock Powers knocks it down.
That's the senior out of Austin, Texas right there, coming up with a pass breakup. And you're right, they were up 17-0 in this game. We have yet to see points from Michigan since then.
2-by-2 for Del Este. Del Este under pressure. Ike getting in the backfield, and that pass is knocked down. I'll tell you what, Atticus Ike, full-blown blitz there.
Yeah, Quez Richardson was about, half a step away from maybe making that going the other way. Good job coming up with a PD.
And Del Este throwing left, breaking tackles. Evan Sham, 20 yards, and a Sooner first down.
The sophomore out of Sheboygan, Michigan right there with a good catch on the outside. Even better effort to break the tackle from Quez Richardson to get upfield and make sure he had the first down.
So 1st and 10, the Sooners moving the football at their own 41. Left hash mark, 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left for Del Este in the gun. Sebastian Oman in the backfield blocking. Del Este throws to the middle, finds Cruz McKenzie for a 6-yard reception.
4th catch of the night for Cruz. He's the freshman getting a lot more touches here tonight than he normally does. And maybe that's part of the game plan.
2 by 2, and their fake jet sweep, throws right, has his receiver. Charlie Felton, 11-yard reception. With this running game, that jet sweep is awfully dangerous.
It absolutely is. The junior right there coming up with a nice play. And he's a guy to keep an eye on. Had a great block earlier in this, coming up with a good catch right there.
2 receivers to the left, throwing left. Del Este, a perfect pass right there. A first down as Ace West gets downfield. And I tell you what, the Sooners offense, they are firing on all cylinders the last couple of possessions.
Absolute hospital pass, though. Excellent effort by Ace West to hold on to this, because Brock Powers absolutely leveled him right there. I mean, he took his head off.
Now at the 26 of Michigan, 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Oman back in the backfield, play action, throw into the middle. Del Este hits his receiver and broken tackles by Cruz McKenzie. It's a common theme tonight with all these broken tackles.
Yeah, there have been quite a few, especially when Oklahoma has the football. They've been doing a good job of breaking out of some of these tackles. That is something that Michigan has to clean up. They came out early. They came out looking good. But I'll tell you what, Oklahoma scores on this drive. They have all the momentum, and they'll have the lead.
Now it is 1st and goal from the 7. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Del Este in the gun, hands us off to Oman. Oman cuts left. He is taken down after reaching the line of gain, and it will be 2nd goal.
And Rogie hopping in, asking what he's missed. So far, Michigan went up to a 17-0 lead. Oklahoma battled back to 17-13. Oklahoma looking to take the lead.
And this is going to be Oman. Touchdown!
For the first time tonight, they will have the lead right there. Excellent drive once again. The defense woke up, and they're playing absolutely fantastic. The offense has been playing at a high level. They're going to punch this one in for the score. Oklahoma on top.
Holy cow, what a comeback. Now on top, 20-17. 18 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Rogie, he loved that famous touchdown call, so he came in at the perfect time, Ryan, as we see a nice return by Ike.
Yeah, not bad to hop in right before your team takes the lead on a great comeback, is it? You didn't have to have any stress of the comeback. You're going to see the breakdown in yards here, David, starting to heavily favor the Sooners, but it won't if we get a good drive here from Michigan.
2 receivers to the left for Michael Amber. He's under pressure, throws left, it's incomplete, 2nd and 10.
Defensive line looking really good right there. Jackson McHenry able to build some pressure on Michael Amber.
4 down linemen for the Sooners. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Amber in the gun, quickly throw into the middle, finds Colin McElroy out of the backfield, 12 yards and a 1st down.
Nice play yet again. McElroy, he's the guy that you got to go to here as we near the end of the 3rd.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have reached the end of the 3rd quarter. Oklahoma on top, 20-17. Come back to the 4th quarters. We're live on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. You're watching the CFSL presented by PX1 Sports. We'll see you in the 4th quarter in just one moment. Welcome back to the 4th quarter, a simultaneous cast of 3 different platforms. We are here for it, and we have a heck of a ball game. Colin McElroy at the middle for a 4-yard carry.
Yeah, nice little run right there. 14 rushes, 81 yards for him. Lincoln Busby again in on the tackle, his 6th of the game.
3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right for Amber, who's in the gun. McElroy in the back, or Ellis is in the backfield, excuse me. Quickly throwing left to Bobby Black. That will bring up 3rd and 3.
They only sent a 3-man rush right there, trying to prevent deep shots. They had to fire underneath. They did get a decent gain out of it, but still have work left to do here on 3rd down.
They dial up here as Amber throws to the middle, finds Ben Bell. And that's just enough for a first down.
How in the world did Ben Bell come up with that? Excellent catch right there over the middle.
2 receivers to the right, now 2 in the backfield. Play action, will quickly throw out of the backfield. That's going to be Ben Bell again. This is an 8-yard catch, 2nd and 2.
And 2nd and 2 right here. 16 yards for him in the ball game off of a pair of catches. Devin Dudley with 5 tackles. And we're getting closer to some points right here for Michigan.
2 receivers to the right. We have Joseph Ellis running left, cuts back inside, and several defenders in on the play before finally being brought down by J.D. Black.
Nice play right there by J.D. Blackman. 7 of 12 on 3rd down so far for Michigan. Although 3rd and 1, you might consider taking a shot.
2-by-2 set, and Amber throws left, has his receiver. Ronnie Wilson tried to run over the defender, but Weinrich wasn't having it.
Yeah, they're not going to take the shot. They're going to take the underneath right there. Smart play. They move the chains. They get the first down, and they keep this drive going.
21 first downs on the night for the Wolverines as we see Colin McElroy running left. Has some blocking. Colin McElroy, touchdown! Wolverines!
His 11th rushing touchdown of the season right there. Colin McElroy has just been pumping them out. Touchdown machine, and he gives his team the lead back.
I'm going to tell you that touchdown does not happen if Jalen Zachary does not seal off that block on the outside. Zachary has been catching some hard catches all night long, and now the huge block that gives the touchdown.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Excellent, excellent effort right there by Zachary on that block. We've seen some really good blocking, honestly, from both teams, but I got to shout out this Michigan core for what they've been able to do. By the way, that's going to tie him with Bo Mayweather of USC for the 2nd most rushing touchdowns we have seen from anybody this season. Tom Morrow of Colorado still holds #1 spot.
3 receivers to the right, 2 to the left for Del Este. This offense has been cooking. Del Este finds Hayward Crocker Jr. for a 2-yard reception.
And now we have a ball game. 7 minutes left. We have 4 points separating these two teams. It is do or die time, David.
Del Este quickly throwing to Ace West in the backfield. Loses a yard, brings up 3rd and 9.
4 catches, 41 yards. However, this one going nowhere. Excellent effort by this defense. Jeremy Stone, the defensive end, going to come out and help out, but it is really the effort of Jerry Harrison, the sophomore corner.
So now 3rd and 9 for the Sooners. Wolverines would love to get a stop here. 2 receivers to the right for Del Este. 1 to the left. He's going to float this one left. Has a receiver, Leroy Peterson, just enough to get his feet down. Oh, that was close, Ryan.
That was really close right there, but I think he did get it. He dropped it right in the bucket, little teardrop shot, but I think he was in bounds right there. Excellent effort by the sophomore. We're going to get another look at it right here, though.
My first thought is he did not get it. We will see the replay right here. And, oh, I think he's out.
It's really tough to tell.
The play is reversed. He was out. The back foot in the air. The front foot went out of bounds. Fought with his toes. So 4th and 9, the punt team. It's so close for the Sooners to get in the first down. I'm happy that the refs at least look at it. You want to get that play call right.
Yeah, you absolutely do. And I thought, honestly, in the first look, I thought it was in. Second look, I was like, oh, man, that is hard to call right there. But they're going to get it right in the end. Michigan will get the ball back. Great stop.
2 receivers to the right as Amber pump fakes. The blitz is picked up, taking a shot down the right side. And holy cow, Bobby Black with 3 defenders around him brings in the reception. And it's 1st and 10 for Wolverines.
Why is this what Bobby Black does every time I call games? Michigan fans, is this just what Bobby Black is? He shows up only when he needs to make circus catches. Is this what this guy's known for? Because it feels like every time I call him, this is all I see from Bobby Black.
Absolutely. Two receivers to the left now, tied in motion from left to right. They're at the 29 of Oklahoma. Blitz coming. Amber throws right, finds Brian McGuire for a 5-yard pickup. Will be 2nd and 5.
His third catch of the ball game right here. A guy that is so big to this offense. His blocking ability and his pass catching ability, so big.
We're down to 6 minutes left in the ball game. Oh, Lamar Carr. Boy, he would love to have that opportunity again.
Oh, he absolutely would. Not a guy you want to play with very often. Lamar Carr, deadly corner.
2 by 2. It is 3rd and 5 for the Wolverines. Amber will go halfback screen to McElroy on the bottom of the screen. Loses 3, 4th and 8. I imagine we're going to see a field goal attempt here with Michigan up by 4.
Yeah, that one never had a chance right there, David. Misa Schmidt coming up in the background, or sorry, in the backfield, ripping him down. Great effort right there. They thought they had him figured out and came up with a great answer, but it's not going to happen.
This should be a 44-yard field goal if I am correct. And the kick is up, and the kick is no good. Blewett, his 2nd missed field goal of the night, and that keeps this a 4-point game, Ryan. That could be absolutely catastrophic for the Wolverines.
It could be a 6-point swing there in missed field goals. 100 bits by Ben Coast, and we have 3 from Grin.
Del Este on the read option, keeps himself, rolls right, gets 11 yards with the forward progress, 1st and 10.
First downs on first downs. I tell you what, they're going to lean on him heavy. 5 minutes left, and it could be the last 5 minutes of his career.
2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. And Del Este, he has hit. A 1-yard gain will be 2nd and 9.
Great job getting into the backfield right there. Quez Richardson, the safety, going to finish him off. But really good pressure to come up and make that play before he could get going.
2 by 2 play action. Del Este, he's going to take off running. Del Este has some room. Del Este still on his feet across midfield. A 15-yard run, 1st and 10.
That's going to put him over the 100-yard mark in this ball game and rushing. Atticus Eichel in the tackle with 7. Another Oklahoma first down. I tell you what, 3-man rush, no spy. And that situation, if I'm Timoteo Del Este, I'm taking off every time.
We're now under 5 minutes left in this ball game. This first round of the playoffs has been phenomenal so far, Ryan. Here we see Omen with the carry up the middle. 3 yards will bring up 2nd and 7.
10 carries for him, 79 yards. Omen having himself quiet in terms of touches, but great game in terms of what he's done with those touches.
So play action, throw into the middle. It is intercepted. The Wolverines forcing a turnover. I believe that was Powers with the interception, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it absolutely was. Brock Powers, the senior from Austin, Texas, 2nd interception on the season, and that turns this game on its head, David. That changes everything.
I mean, it felt like, no question, Oklahoma was about to take the lead, and now the Wolverines up by 4, 4:28 left in the ball game. Amber throwing left, finds Zachary, a 4-yard reception, 2nd and 6.
7 catches, 47 yards. I tell you what, lean on this guy more. He has been brilliant when you've called on to him. He has caught enough hospital passes to fill 10 body bags. I mean, he has just gotten rocked all night tonight. Doesn't matter. He's coming up with plays.
Under Reigns, 13 tackles so far. Amber, play action, throws left. As his receiver, Jalen Zachary again.
There you go. Go right back to him. Like I said, keep feeding him. Keep feeding him. This guy's coming up with plays. Just keep going to him.
Are we going to see a replay of that one? That was awfully close on the sidelines, but I guess not. Now across midfield to the 45 of Oklahoma. 2 receivers to the right as Amber is in the gun. And we're going to go with the option, and Amber keeps it for 6 yards, 2nd and 4.
7 carries, 32 yards. Amber trying to find some running room. He does here for a nice gain. And clock is going to be a factor here quickly.
At the 39 of Oklahoma, we're at 3:37 left in the ball game. Quickly, Amber throws right, finds his receiver, Bobby Black. It's going to be 1st and 10 as we approach 3 minutes.
Yeah, well, they're going to have a four-man rush right there, dropping 7 back into coverage, but they got a man open. Good gain, good first down.
2 receivers to the left. McElroy gets a carry up the middle, and McElroy to the first down yardage. I'm kind of shocked, Ryan, that Michigan not using more of the play clock.
I think they're going to start right here, right now after that play, and I was surprised they weren't as well, but now getting that clock moving.
3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. We'll probably see a timeout after this run. Amber running left, and he goes airborne after that hit.
Yeah, TJ Weinrich right there with just a clothesline style hit. Nasty hit. His 11th tackle of the ball game. That's going to give him 71 on the season.
Over 1,000 messages during this game in the chat. We appreciate all of you giving the CFSL some love. 2nd and 4, 3 receivers to the right. Amber in the gun. McElroy to his left. 4 down linemen for the Sooners. They are going to use every bit of this play clock as we approach 2 minutes. Again, I do expect Oklahoma to probably use a timeout after this play as they snap it with 2 seconds on the play clock. Amber under pressure, throws to the end zone, incomplete. 3rd and 4, and now Oklahoma not having to use a timeout.
Yeah, they don't have to use a timeout. This is a big 3rd down right here, especially when you consider Michigan's had some kicking issues.
2 receivers to the right for Amber under pressure, throws left, finds McElroy. He's out of bounds, so 4th and 4. The clock stops. They don't get the touchdown, and we will see a field goal attempt. Daniel Blewett unfortunately has missed 2 of them tonight. Here's the snap. The kick is up, and the kick is good. Blewett extends the lead 27-20. Michigan on top with 1:52 left in the ball game. Ladies and gentlemen, Del Este will have 1:52 and 3 timeouts to get downfield and get a touchdown to send this one to overtime. And here is a beautiful return by David Michael, 25 yards, 1st and 10 for the Sooners.
I tell you what, we're in for a good finish right here. I mean, Oklahoma, they've been moving the ball well. The passing game hasn't been their biggest strength here tonight, but they've been able to get it going, and it's gotten hotter as the game has worn on. Now a chance to tie this ball game up with 1:47 remaining. Del Este, one of the best quarterbacks we've seen in quite some time. His career's on the line right here. He loses, and this is the last time we will see him play for the Oklahoma Sooners.
2 receivers to the right for Del Este. He's going to take off running, breaking tackles. Del Este refusing to go down. A 3-yard carry, 2nd and 7.
He gets over 100 yards right there. 16 carries, 106 yards.
Now 2nd and 7. 2 receivers to the left for Del Este. He's going to take off and run again. He has some room. Del Este not sliding there, just running over the defense.
Yeah, now coming up with another good play right there, but they got to speed it up a little bit. They got to get it in the air.
2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. We're down to 1:19 in the game. Del Este, he throws left, has his receiver. Evan Shan gets out of bounds after a 6-yard reception.
Not a huge pickup, but a good play right there. It was quick hitting. They got their gain. They got out of bounds. Nice passing catch.
2nd and 4, and we have a penalty, false start. And that kills momentum, but still, Oklahoma's in a good spot right now.
They absolutely are. They're going to be guilty on that when they move back right there. Still plenty of time, however, and now a chance to come back out here, but they cannot make mistakes like that again.
2 by 2 for Del Este, 2nd and 9, a floater to the right side. He finds Crocker Jr., a 9-yard pickup, and it's a 1st down. The clock stops.
Yeah, nice pickup right there. Very kind spot, if I'm being honest, but a good pickup nonetheless.
Not having to use any of their 3 timeouts so far. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Del Este throwing right, has his receiver. Weinrich, 14 yards, and does a fantastic job keeping them toes down.
He does most of his work on defense, but he's going to get some offensive touches here tonight. Great pickup right there by Weinrich.
We're under 1 minute left to play as Del Este goes halfback screen to Omen. Omen at the top of the screen. 2 yards in the first timeout by Oklahoma with 50 seconds on the clock and 34 yards away.
They have 2 timeouts remaining in this ball game.
2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Omen in the backfield as Del Este makes an adjustment. Halfback screen to Omen at the bottom of your screen. Omen has some room. He gets to the line. 3rd and inches, they use a timeout.
Yeah, 3rd and inches, as you said, using a timeout. Only 1 remaining.
44 seconds left where Del Este throws left, finds David Michael. David Michael gets the first down. The clock will stop while they reset. They are inside the PX1 Sports red zone, 39 seconds.
Yeah, temporary stop right here. They got to get it going.
2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left as Del Este snaps the ball, throws to the middle. Touchdown! Sooners!
Great comeback drive right there. And I tell you what, we expect nothing less from Timoteo Del Este, an incredible quarterback in this league, showing it off right there. Great comeback effort. Gonna find Leroy Peterson, the sophomore, for another touchdown in this ball game.
Holy cow, 33 seconds left on the clock. Michigan does have all 3 timeouts. They have Ike, who is known to make some big returns. What can he do here? Ike has some room. Ike still on his feet all the way out. No, Harrison, excuse me. A 35-yard return. Not a bad return at all, Ryan.
No, I tell you what, they have all 3 timeouts. You get in the field goal range, you can win this game. We'll see what they do.
3 receivers to the left, 2 to the right for Amber. Clock is ticking. Amber throws to the middle, playing conservative as Ronnie Wilson, a 9-yard reception and a timeout.
Hey, not bad pickup right there. I don't mind that at all. They used that first timeout, 22 seconds, 2 timeouts to work with.
2 receivers to the left as Amber makes an adjustment here. And the snap going to the middle again. Jalen Zachary does not care how many defenders around him. A first down.
You don't need much now. Just about a 5-yard pickup. You're going to be in range.
3 receivers to the left, 16 seconds to the middle. They have a first down and more. They are in field goal range as Ronnie Wilson, 17 yards. Holy cow, this game has been wild. 13 seconds on the clock, 3 receivers to the right. The snap, under pressure. He goes down, Amber sacked for a loss of 8 yards, and we see a timeout and possibly a field goal to win it, Ryan.
Yeah, I don't know why they had that play right there. Bold call, but here is the kick.
The kick is up, and the kick is no good. Wide right, blew it. His 3rd missed field goal of the night, and it looks like we've got some free football coming your way, CFSL.
My goodness, unbelievable. And Oklahoma gonna have one chance to maybe fire this at the end zone.
Here we go, Del Este. He does fire it deep downfield, and it is nearly picked off. No sooner in the area code, but ladies and gentlemen, 4 quarters was not enough. We give to you the gift of free football.
I tell you what, you go back to that play right before the kick. They didn't need to run that. They could have let the clock wind down. They ran it. They lost yardage and then missed the kick. That's going to haunt them for a while.
Very much so. We have Oklahoma with the ball to start the first overtime. Omen up the middle, and he will pick up 8 yards.
Not to mention the struggles they've had kicking the football. Great gain up the gut right there by the freshman from Lexington, Kentucky.
Now 2nd and 2 with 2 receivers to the right. Play action, and Del Este will take off running. Del Este has room. Del Este down at the 10. It will be 1st and 10. The Sooners and Del Este doing all he can to play another game.
2nd overtime game of this playoffs already. Man, oh man, has this been fun to watch.
2 receivers to the left as Del Este will keep himself on the read option, and holy cow, touchdown!
Hey, Del Este, he's used to having the team on his shoulders. He said, hey, get back up here, boys. We're going one more. I want one more. He is coming out playing red hot right now, leading that drive to tie the game back up, and then getting this beautiful run up there. Some good blocks, by the way, as well. And he's going to get into the end zone, putting a little pressure now on the Wolverines.
Omen out of the backfield with the block to seal off the middle for Del Este. And now 34-27. The Wolverines, they have got to figure something out. A field goal will not work. Here we go. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. As Amber is in the gun, and he hands this one off to McElroy. McElroy picks up 5 yards.
Solid pickup on first down right there. Obviously, we're in 4-down territory here. A field goal does nothing for them, so you got to keep that in mind.
2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right now. As Amber is in the gun, and he's going to keep it himself on read option. Breaking the first tackle, then down for a loss. 3rd and 6. And it's going to be a must-score opportunity for the Wolverines.
Yeah, this is going to be putting a little bit of pressure on. Although you can go right back to the running game here. As we said, 4-down territory. But I feel like you kind of want to get it here and not leave it to 4th down.
I would agree. Here we go to the end zone. Nearly picked off, but a great defensive play. As the Sooners would love to end this one. It is now 4th and 6.
It looked like Jalen Zachary had a step, but Devin Dudley closed so quickly.
This is for the game, 4th and 6. And Amber under pressure unloads to the end zone. Holy cow! What a catch! I am not for sure how Richard Powers caught that. That was absolutely incredible.
Oh my goodness, what a catch right there. Oh my God, the junior coming up with a great snag on the sideline. How did he do that, David? That is unbelievable.
I am not for sure, but wow is all I've got to say. As Amber running left, taken down, 2nd and goal.
My goodness. The only thing disappointing about this game here tonight, David, is that somebody has to lose. This is one that you just wish both teams could advance. This has been absolutely amazing.
And here we go, up the middle. Touchdown, Wolverines!
Great drive right there. Unbelievable play to Richard Powers on 4th down to keep the game alive. And now they will boot this one through the uprights here. And now Michigan will start with the ball as we enter overtime number 2.
And the 2nd overtime, and this is, whew, man, this has been a classic. Here we go, 1st and 10. Quickly throw into the middle, and a little hot potato incomplete pass.
Mike asking if they can take our spot. No, but Tennessee would be willing to give up theirs, I hear.
Negative, Ghost Rider. Big negative. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left as Amber is in the gun. McElroy will get the carry, and the entire defense let McElroy run right by him just about.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Good little pickup right there. Keep it on 3rd down. You want to convert here. You want to put the pressure back on Oklahoma like they did to you on that first overtime.
2 by 2 for Amber. It is 3rd and 6. Under pressure, throws to the middle, and the defense was ready for it. Maverick Sanders, the senior, who's made several big plays tonight.
He absolutely has. Came up with a big one right there, swatting that one away to stop this drive in its tracks. They're going to have to settle for 3 right here.
And the kick is up, and you will not believe this, Ryan. The kick is no good off the upright. The 4th missed field goal of the night by Blewett.
Oh my God, David. I mean, he had 3 missed field goals all season long coming into this game. He's more than doubled that here tonight.
I don't know that I've ever seen this. It's Del Este in this offense now. Quickly throwing right as a receiver, 1st and 10. And, I mean, this is heartbreaking.
Oh, I mean, absolutely heartbreaking. Although we're going to get another look at this one. Was he in bounds?
And, yes, he's good. He is good.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I think Leroy Peterson clearly gets that foot down in bounds.
And the play does stand as it should. So 1st and 10 from the 12. We have Omen in the backfield. Del Este in the gun and play action. Rolling left. Del Este tries to keep it himself. Del Este trying to will this team a huge comeback to get him to overtime. 2nd and 3 now.
If they can force a turnover, we can head to overtime number 3. But any points on the board, and Oklahoma will come away with the win, and they will advance to next week.
93 viewers. We appreciate each and every one of you. We love you, CFSL, as this has been a classic. Del Este throwing left. Touchdown, Sooners!
Timoteo Del Este to Leroy Peterson, and Oklahoma, despite starting down, despite losing a lead late and having to come back, they are going to survive and advance. What an incredible effort.
Absolutely, the Sooners getting the huge win in double overtime. This has been a classic, Brian. Let's send the people home.
Oh my goodness, what an incredible game this was. Back and forth battle. Hats off to Michigan, who played outstanding. Oklahoma proving to be just a little bit too much for them to handle. You wish you could play this game back again and again. That's how good it was here tonight, David. But Oklahoma going to advance.
Absolutely. We want to thank our associate producer, Austin Crow, our executive producer, Mike Peters, and of course, my partner tonight, Ryan Borland. On behalf of all of us, you've been watching the CFSL presented by PX1 Sports on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. Come on back at 8:30. We're not done yet. We have Virginia Tech at USC. It's going to be another great night of playoff football here in the CFSL. Can't wait to see you back at 8:30. Until next time, good night.